Go ahead, I'll switch the layout. Shoot.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to game 2 here between Shy Guy and Jepezu. So for these flags, hammers will not break locks because they did break locks in the first game. And all the levels are now shuffled, including betas. So we could see an Atlantis out there. But we'll just have to see. So where do you think we're going to start, Danny?
Well, World 4. Why not?
All right, I'm with you.
All right. World 4, but hoping for World 7, as always. There's never been a reverse world order, to my knowledge. I'd love to be the one to have rolled it.
All right, I'm gonna stick with World 4, but a 6-6 start because
right.
it's just mean. So
yeah, they didn't really have to deal with anything too difficult last seed, so see if I can give them what I've been rolling myself.
Well,
womp.
How about World 2 with hand 2 to start?
Yeah, the easiest hand,
easiest, shortest, and well, a free anchor. We didn't see any in the last game, so the anchor is a wild card. Could be anything except for a hammer. Okay, and it looks like our anchor is just a leaf. We got super tanks here, so this is a pretty easy World 2 to start. They'll just one more level after this, and they're in the clear.
Yep, it's kind of interesting that Shy Guy chose to use the anchor right away. I consider that a little bit of a bold strategy, just because it could be a cloud, and if it is, then you're sort of screwed into into losing it. And I mean, it's just one of those things that I tend to save a little bit to when it's more advantageous in case it could be a cloud. But I mean, he's going into a fort. He wanted a power up, so I definitely see the logic behind that too.
Yep. And so Jepezu played the coin chip, just a music box, but the hammer brother is a hammer. So it's nice to get early. And it looks like just 7-7 to finish off this world.
Jepezu using the anchor as well. So like where he used it, for example, it doesn't really matter, all things considered, but if it was a cloud, he would have been able to just skip there, whereas Jepezu would have been forced to play whatever anyways. But like I said, moot point, but that's sort of more of an example that I was talking about.
Yep. Oh, Jepezu. No, he was down to frames there.
Yeah, we're choosing to play the coin chip as well.
Now you're gonna pick up that music box.
Yep. If Shy Guy knows the fly strat, he can retake the lead here over Jepezu, but it doesn't look like he does, so he will be going coach.
Just a star in the single power up. And just a 2-hitter Morton, so that was a pretty friendly opening world.
Mm-hmm.
Sub 3 minutes, yeah, always feels good. All right, just a Tanuki from the letter, and the hammer will not be useful here because we do have a bridge out. So better to save that for 6, maybe 4. Sometimes you can get a single level skip. just a quick swim through 3F2 here for both of our runners. One for it?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if I had hammer, I'm definitely saving it here.
Yeah.
Pezu's not gonna make it, bonked a little bit. Taking a second hit.
Both runners pick up stars in the 2 boxes here, so... Oh, Shy Guy taking that hit there as well. Oh! Jepezu just shorted that jump.
Oh man. It's kind of it's probably one of the trickier boom booms to fight, I think, especially when they're more than 3 hits. They jump straight up in the air. They don't move as much, but you're sliding around, and that can throw you off a little bit if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a bit of sort of vanilla curse, just because when it's more than 3.
Oh my gosh. He almost jumped right into the side of him on like the 3rd jump, and his first jump he almost clipped into the wall. That could have thrown his timing off too, so thankfully he was able to get through on the 2nd time.
Ooh, nice quick bop there on the sludge bro.
Oh.
Alright, Shy Guy going through the World 7 airship here. Jepezu showing off the very early P-speed again. I didn't catch, but I think that was like 2 hits for Larry. It must have been a 3. Okay. Oh!
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the layout because I forgot to mention that we did add a new star graphic for the winner of each match. If you see in the upper right corner, there is a end card star there to show that Jepezu won the first game. The layout and the graphics and everything were done by somebody from Tozzle's camp, Crateris, and Tozzle herself. So very cool layouts, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, they're bangers.
Yeah. There's some talk about putting a world tracker in the bottom left, but TBD.
Alright, Jepezu has to go the long way to get the Tanuki here. Shy Guy entered with it still. So, you know, stretching the lead slightly, but it is a force twisty this time around.
Force twisty, and it looks like Shy Guy is going to go for some more items here. I'd be surprised if Jepezu pays the coin chip at least, so if he gets something here, he might be able to extend his lead.
Yeah, with hammers only break rocks, you know, there's always the double hammer in 3, but I'd say less common. 6 is going to be the only, you know, is the really good hammer play.
Yeah.
So I think you see a lot more, you know, veteran runners skipping more bros in this setup, in this flag setup.
Yeah, if I pass 2 and 1, I'm probably not going out, and I already have a hammer. I'm probably not going out of my way to play too many bros at that point. I mean, clouds are useful, yes, but if you play 6 hammer brothers to get 1 cloud, I mean, are you really saving that much time at that point?
No, and Jepezu showing off the warpless skills, closing the gap to just a single room in this twisty castle. So
that vanilla P speed coming in.
All right, and just a 5-4 between our runners and the airship.
About to be synced up. Not quite. Pezu making up tons of time with P-speed strats and just not having a tail. Tail's one of the best items in the game as far as safety goes. It's probably one of the more conservative items because it does slow you down a little bit. It's harder to maintain P-speed and you just slow down just because of the mechanics. But there are a lot of levels that it's very beneficial for. Fort Knox, 7-2, just some of the 7-8, just nasty things that you can fly over from the beginning. Tail swiping like piranhas and stuff is really helpful too if you can figure out the timing.
Yeah. And just a one-hitter for Roy, and we're going to be on our way to World 4 here shortly. So quick 10-minute first 3 worlds. Nice and friendly to our runners this morning, Danny.
Yep. I haven't claimed the role bad seeds in a while, so.
All right, so we see one lock. Okay, Wendy's is locked. But it's just going to be... Nope. Don't do... Oh. Alright, so... Jepezu going to the right here. If it's not the top right fort, he's going to have to play an extra level. Shy Guy will have free access to both forts from here. So even if he does go to the top one and it's wrong, he won't have the extra level to play.
Yep, probably just got a little bit of tunnel vision there. It happens to me all the time, so...
Yep.
This is... okay. Jepezu is going out of his way to play more Hammer Brothers. And gets P-Wing. Probably not what he's looking for. Alright, so Shy Guy is going to play the fort to the left as well.
Alright, so we'll have fort divergence here.
Yep, this is a pretty big swing if Shy Guy calls it right.
Yeah, and he's playing the longer fort as well. 2 fort is a lot longer than 5 F1, so...
Okay, Shy Guy, or no, Jepezu.
Jepezu got picked right, yeah.
Yeah, that is, that's really fortunate for him because, yeah, he just had that one shot and lucked out, so good call in the end.
Yeah,
I wouldn't recommend doing that too much, but...
I'll always say it's better to be lucky than good.
That's right, that's right. I think they put that on Human Mustard's birth certificate.
Alright, Jepezu done with Wendy. Shy Guy will be entering the airship here in just a second, so it'll be about the airship and a cutscene between our 2 runners. Still really close halfway through.
Yep. I mean, we're right around, like, it was pretty much close like this up until this point in the first seed as well. So, yeah, Jepezu made a couple routing calls that Shy Guy did, and he just died a couple extra times. So, we'll see what happens here. World 4 isn't super known for its divergence, and it's not going to be here at all. But what we do have when divergence is clipping, and it doesn't matter for Gepezu because he says, I don't care, I'm out of here.
First try. First try every time.
Yep. There is a flyover strat in this level that you brought to everyone's attention that I love to do if I have a tail over trying to clip with the tail. Kind of hard to pull off, but if you can, it's about the equivalent to a 4.5, 5 clip attempt with the tail. So,
yep,
I'll make that trade every time.
I will too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little tricky when you sort of learn it, but I find, you know, once you get comfortable with it, it plays out the same way every time. So,
yeah, it's consistent if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, really nice 6F1 for Gepezu, taking the double damage boost. All right, Shy Guy into 7-6. The jumps
a
are just
little late.
Yeah. There we go.
That one was good. Ugh.
Jump.
So frustrating when you hit where you know you have to. All right, that's not bad. I would be okay with that. I wouldn't be thrilled, but it's like, all right, it didn't take forever, whatever.
Yeah.
I would think that I probably, at the very least, like, broke even or was barely behind with my opponent for that particular level.
Yep. Nice 5-6 P speed for Gepezu.
One of the more fun and satisfying P speeds to pull off, I find.
Yeah, alright, so Gepezu is going to start skipping bros there. Got the screen scroll over the last one here in World 4.
Yep, I don't know what it is, but it's like with the very first seed, it just feels like Gepezu is just starting to pull away a little bit right now. It's still very close, mind you, but it just feels like he's just playing a little faster, a little cleaner, and that time adds up, you know, over the course of a seed.
Yeah, and Shy Guy's gonna play the bro here, and then probably, well, could get forced into the coin ship, but if he doesn't want to play the fort, he's gonna have the coin ship as well, so.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Went right for that jump with barely a stutter. Bold, but made it with plenty of room to spare.
Yeah, I was watching Marky's match, Marky and True Hyper Mario's match last night. Marky does these tiny little turnbacks for it, and it spawns every time. It's like, oh,
nice.
I always got nervous, so you know, you take a pretty aggressive turn back and stop.
Yeah, some people are scared
of
the P speed. I'd be more scared of that personally. Do you P speed 5.6?
I do, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I thought you did.
It's
It doesn't save that much time, all things considered, but it's just so darn fun to do. I just have to do it.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll slide off the second beetle.
Yep.
And then just be sad, but hey.
Yep.
Still worth it.
I will say I don't like to do it small. It changes where you have to jump just a little bit, and I usually short that second jump when I do it. Or off the second parabeetle.
Yeah. Question in chat. So depending on which side of the block you hit, will determine which way the item, like the mushroom or the star, goes. So if you hit it on the left side of the block, it's going to go to the right. Hit it on the right side of the block, it's going to go to the left. Whereas like Mario 1, you know, you hit it, it's always going to the right.
I swear it gets far more extreme when you're in the Hammer Brothers stages and you hit a block not expecting a power-up and there's a power-up, and I swear I hit it on the right side a lot of the times and it always goes the way I don't want it to go. Free Fort, World 7 here. Gepezu in Gatekeeper. Don't think he's gonna... Nope,
No,
he's gonna bail.
Yeah, missing the door entry pretty much seals that one.
Yep.
He's gonna take the damage boost. Obviously, a little more dangerous because you end up small, but much quicker than waiting for the conveyor to start again.
Yeah, I mean, if you got inventory and you know that you're gonna see 7F1 at some point, you might as well, because if you have a tail, you're good to go for that fort.
So we got to find that third fort, or we got to get down to the 7-2 island.
Yep, we gotta find 7F2 and 7F1. I'm just gonna call them that now.
I'm gonna say the 4 is paired up here.
Yeah. Oh, all right, perfect. That's called reverse psychology on the game.
Yeah, 6F3, one that plays out pretty vanilla every time.
Yep, just gotta watch out for that first boo that listening to your commentary for one of the races, I learned that that's vanilla, yet we all jump on it every single time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, if you're small, it's really easy because you can sort of full jump at the very edge and always clear it. But then you risk landing into, say, a dry bones or a hot foot as the second enemy, so...
So there were 3 forts, and Gepezu played them all, and the way that Shy Guy is routing, it looks like he's probably likely to do the same thing, unfortunately, so he's probably not going to pick up too much time here. So yeah, Gepezu's just extending his lead. He's playing very well, clean, not dying. Probably at least 3 or 4 levels ahead right now, when you consider the pipe transitions.
Yeah, it seems like... sort of just as the race goes on, Gepezu's sort of vanilla knowledge and P-speed strats, just giving him a couple seconds here or there, and then all of a sudden it's, you're talking levels difference.
Yeah, because I mean, Shy Guy is not playing poorly at all.
No.
He's playing very well. It's just one of those things. It's like when you play against somebody like Teeks or Mitch or Haxor, it's like, you're not going to be able to play as fast as them, so you got to be able to, outroute them or get an item or something like that. And it's, it's just tough.
All right, Shy Guy gets the bridge made. Has to go play 6F3. And Gepezu gets the double Lakitu bops in 4-4. Nicely done. Oh. And a spiny to the head.
Yep, Shy Guy making the exact routing decision that Gepezu, which it's the logical decision to make. I mean, every runner is going to basically route this, unless, like I said, unless they're feeling behind and there's some other crazy way to go. I mean, they played the first fort they saw. They took the pipe close to the castle. It took them to the next fort, which was right there. I mean, everybody's going to do that.
Yep. Quicksand level for Gepezu while Shy Guy finishes up in 6F3. I'm just going to head back to the final island, go visit Ludwig. Gepezu grabbing the leaf so he can damage boost in 4-2. Speed up the end a little bit. I didn't see the hits, but Ludwig was a lot. Because I think Shy Guy eventually got the fire kill after 3
Yeah.
or 4. So.
Yeah. Here's our World 4 fort. World 6 looks like it's pretty linear, and like hammers aren't super useful. I didn't see the very beginning.
I think
He might have broke the second rock.
He didn't break the second one. Okay, so one of those pipes goes to where 6-5 is.
Okay.
So yeah, you got to play the full back half. If he didn't break that one, I'm guessing that it's the pipe behind the rock that takes you there. Because otherwise he could have skipped the one level there as well.
Mm-hmm. Lakitu just dancing all around Shy Guy.
Oh.
Gepezu just damage boosting through everything.
Down to 2 hammer suits and a P-wing.
He's just like, get me to World 8, get me out of the seed.
Ooh, that does interesting damage on that cannonball. Shy Guy still playing bros. You know, that adds up as well, because every time you're talking, you know, between 15 and 20 seconds.
Yep. And I mean, he's not getting what he needs to, you know, maybe that's what he's thinking. He's trying to get items that he knows Gepezu's not going to get, and it's just not paying off. You know, at this point, you want a cloud basically over everything, and that's like what, a 1 in 8 chance.
Yeah,
and he's not getting lucky.
All right, Gepezu into World 8. Oh, Shy Guy getting Paragoomba'd. We got, was that both tanks up front?
Yep. And we knew this one was the real one because when he entered the icon, the other one disappeared immediately, which is 100% confirmed a thing. It's only if you enter an icon that forces you into it where you can tell. I learned that during the last tournament, so it's a valid strategy to use. And what a useless fort. And what a useless screen. We never have to come back here ever again.
I mean,
Linear 8.
Ooh,
here we go.
So Shy Guy did just get a cloud. Oh, Gepezu almost got eaten. Shy Guy did just get a cloud. I doubt he saves it for 8.
Right.
As he uses it there, but you know, would have been nice.
A linear World 8, which if you're feeling ahead, you like to see that. The less chance your opponent has to make a gamble.
So Gepezu still has Boss Bass on the bottom if he's planning on clipping it. Gonna want to take a shot. That's not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, now he can't.
All right, gonna take a block
boy.
down though, and
Oh, I probably would have just left him there. What's he doing?
he's bringing him back up top, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay, smart.
Don't know why he didn't go down and build the bridge though.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could get the wall jump off that, like the you know, top of the second tile
Dangerous. Okay. Whew.
without spawning the coin blocks. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Shy Guy getting the Swag Star fanfare 5 up.
For the fans.
Yeah. For all of you. Skips the pipe check and an acceptable fort for World 8.
Yep. 5F2. always fun to run through. Never drop inputs on the platforms and slide into lava, but
nope, not once, not never. Off-screen wand grab. Hype.
Yeah, very nice for Shy Guy.
So let's see. Jepezu has played 2 forts. We've seen 1 lock. So we got... Oh, never mind. Jet 8. Nice seed, Dan. Nice seed you rolled.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the right fort because the first one obviously had to break the lock on the first screen. So
yep, yep. Super linear, just a 7-5 you got to contend with. Yeah, Jepezu just played a little faster today. Just imposed his will there, I would say. Because like I said, Shy Guy has played very well in the second seed. He hasn't taken a ton of deaths. Playing cleanly, he's got inventory. But that's also where he's, hurting a little bit. He's played so many more Hammer Brothers that, I mean, he probably played 2 minutes extra worth of Hammer Brothers and only got 1 extra cloud of it. And that's just not something that you can afford to give a player like Jepezu.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, we're only, 2 levels in a Bowser's Castle apart. Not too bad.
Yeah. Which happens to be this, however, but...
Yeah.
Nice boss bass kill there.
Yeah, so
get your GG's in chat, by the way, for Jepezu, who is going to take this 2 games to nothing. I don't have race time pulled up, so around...
Finished up with an official time of 30:31. Oh, and Shy Guy took a little boss bass feeding there.
Yep. Look at that inventory. He's got tons of items, and they're all just stars and leaves. The same 2 hammer suits that Jepezu got, and he didn't have to play anything extra.
Alright, there we go. He's got him spawned up top. Definitely a much safer place to have him.
Yep, that's the rule of thumb with the baby cheap or the boss bass. Kill it as soon as possible and spawn it up top. It'll make things a heck of a lot easier.
Yeah, and if he keeps the tail, tail is the best power up for this level. Break this block, you don't have to go down. You can fly over the last section, so... Yep, and Shy Guy knows the strat here. So all things considered, got through 7-5, quicker. Took the second try, but the second try was quicker than Jepezu, so... Alright, Shy Guy, you're gonna see the missing bridge.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be right around 35 minutes, which is a really fast, respectable time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was just, little bit outskilled by Jepezu and the P speed strats. And as you said, bros.
Yeah, when I watch back a race like this and I'm playing somebody like Teeks or Hax or Mitch or, a vanilla speedrunner, I just say to myself, it's like, they speedrun the game, I don't. They know the fastest way through every level. If it's not super trolly with enemies or routing, it's like, Mario Tende, for example, Jepezu beat me twice in our last 2 games, and the seeds were just super linear, like the enemies weren't bad at all, and it's like, you put a non-vanilla speedrunner against somebody who speedruns the game and it's not super varied from the vanilla game. It's like, it's just so hard to win a matchup like that.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's... Shy Guy should have nothing to be upset about by his performance. He played very well, but yeah, as you said, it just comes down to sort of skill and knowledge of the game, and Gepezu's a phenomenal vanilla runner. So,
You laser.
all
Nice
right.
hammer kill. So yeah, I mean he's a sub 35, which pretty good time. So get your GGs in chat, everybody, for Shy Guy, who is going to finish the second seed with a time of 34:36.
Yep, just a hair over 4 minutes apart. Yeah, really good showing from Shy Guy.
So Gepezu will improve his record to 3-1, and Shy Guy will drop to 1-3. I did not see any of the races from yesterday, so I'm not sure who's in what category. So I won't spoil that, and hopefully it's not spoiled for me.
Yeah, if you want to see the standings, you can check out the challenge page. It keeps you up to date with where everyone's at. But yeah, we'll go spoiler free right now.
Oh, let me mark